my name's Aaron. Welcome back to my channel. How are you? I'm fantastic and I'm doing really well. And today I'm viewing Tuscan Leather Intense. This was about £230 for 50ml. The notes are Divania or Divina, raspberry, saffron, thyme. The mid notes are woody notes, almond, jasmine. The base notes are leather, suede, woody notes, animal notes, and amber. Do we have our bottles of Tuscan Leather Intense by Tom Ford? Are we engaged with our higher self? Let's get testing. This is great. Very nice. Base, heavy, sweet, leathery, raspberry, leather. It's got the cocaine accord in, which I love. Lily of the Valley raw materials help to give cleanness within this formulation, cleanness and support for potential that sort of, animal notes once they're cleaned up slightly. Vanillin, saffron notes as well. Sulfurine, I think it's called. It's quite an intense raw material to work with. It smells of like leather saffron. They're utilizing great big long musk accords, ethylene brassylate to give sort of a vanilla sort of feel, smooth sort of feel. Galaxolide, muscone tetralate. Other wood notes, harsh wood notes, cocaine sort of feel. Cedar, patchouli, ginger. I'm working with ginger loads at the moment. The right amount of sort of hedione to give lift and that sort of jasmine-y feel. Hedione in a formulation can give lift. Too much hedione can dilute it down and you don't really get anything. You need to really work with the right amounts of hedione within a formulation. It's the most trickiest thing I've found when you're working with gourmands is to get the hedione right. If your percentages are too low, you don't get enough lift, too high, and you don't smell anything. So the percentages need to be really, really right, and the percentages of the hedione are right. When I'm doing this, I'm thinking of the formula. I'm thinking of the hedione going up by 10% each sort of time. Not really daring. I remember Tom Ford Tuscan Leather very long time ago, and it was really smelt of coke. It was really outrageous. I went with my friend, I've said this before, to the Tom Ford counter, and we smelled Tuscan Leather. I was like, oh, that's really shocking. That's what I loved. And maybe the new direction is to be less sort of offensive perfumery, more wearable perfumery, which I get. I totally understand that. It's very nice. It's not giving me the Tuscan Leather Intense vibe that I'd hoped for Intense. Have you noticed that they released a lot of Intenses and they've gone now? You can't buy them. So they seem to be released for a very short period of time. Why do you think that is? Do you think it's priced too high? When I discontinue something, it's saying I got something better coming, or I'm excited by something, or I want to do something a little bit different. It's like I'm more art-led. In that aspect, I'm very excited and I don't want the range to be ever massive and growing. They released, I think it was Oud Intense. I really didn't like that. Tuscan Leather Intense, this one. Tobacco Oud Intense, was it? There was a few Intenses. They've all gone now, I think. It smells undoubtedly like Tom Ford and it smells very nice. On to my final thoughts. It's not really giving me the Tuscan Leather extreme, the intense that I really wanted. I kind of would love more leather in it, more saffron, more of everything. I'd love to spray it and it'd be sort of a little bit too strong, but it's smelling, very nice. So the box is, yes, safe, legal, compliant. It says it has oak moss in. That's one thing I really appreciate with Estee Lauder is everything is so professional. All the paperwork corresponds. You can just sort of tell it's professional, and they've got teams of scientists doing their job diligently, and it's all very safe, which I really appreciate. I can smell it. This sillage is great. It smells really great, actually. It smells amazing, but $230 for 50ml for me, in my opinion, I feel it's overpriced for what it is. For this, I'd love this at 180 maximum, and I think it would have been, that's a great price for it. I really like it. I think it's very, very nice. As I said, I'd love more leather. I'd love more cocaine in it. I'd love more sort of, bit more filth in it. And that's what I love for that sort of thing. But it doesn't really give me what I want. But I do really like it. I think it's a very, very nice scent, very inoffensive, which is not what Tuscan Leather Intense should be. That's what I think. I'm gonna mark it an 8 out of 10. I really like it. I would totally wear this, but I don't feel, in my opinion, it sort of fits the name and the price is too high, but I think it's really, really nice. So if you love that review, thumbs up and subscribe for more fascinating, interesting content, lots of moving hands and lots of fragrance views. Hope you're staying safe and well. See you soon.